Hi guys, I thought it was time now that I think I'm finished with this one. I think. So I thought, okay, let's just do it. Let's do the flip through. If I add to it later, I add to it later. But this beast is finally finished. And it really has been a huge project. As you can see, the front is all kind of 3D textured, as is the side spine, which I'm really proud of, because if you've been following the making of kind of thing, my husband and I had this idea. He said, oh, it would be really good if, so the clock coming out of the frame was actually his idea. And I said to him, well, if I build it, will you paint it? Because like he's a painter and illustrator. And he was like, well, you can do it yourself, but all right, sure, I'll do it. Because I lack confidence when it comes to painting. So he did the inside part of this. He painted all the rusty texture and that on there. And then he said, but you're doing the side. So I was left to my own devices to paint the side, which I think came out all right, actually. I'm quite happy with that. Yeah, so that was that one. And yeah, it's gonna be, grab yourselves a cuppa, guys. This one is a doozy. I'm just gonna slide it over there so that I can give you a better look through. Let's see if we can just frame in a little bit more now. Right then, are you ready? We've got some little envelopes up the back there. If you watched the partial walkthrough, some of this you will have already seen. I apologise. But if you haven't, I'm going to go through it with you anyway. These are part of a digi-kit that are going up in my Etsy shop just as soon as I've actually finished it, because I keep getting waylaid. This, I found a tutorial by Journals to Inspire on my life, my friend Amanda, and when the ribbon's not in there, that will swing all the way around, and it's just a really cute little notebook, and I just thought it was adorable, and I said to her, oh my god, I've got to put one of those in my steampunk journal. So there it is. So yeah, Amanda, Journals to Inspire, she did the tutorial for that one. I've tried to keep quite a lot of space in this one, primarily because I hated covering up the papers too much. It was just, I just loved them, and cutting them up just seemed like sacrilege. Covering them up, oh my life, see what I mean? Today, words, well, every day, every video basically, words, problem, yes. The wax seals are from the tutorial that I did showing how to make them and how to marble them with colours and stuff as well. But yeah, there's a lot of the papers here. Some are mine, some are Creative Fabrica, and I think I got some from somewhere else as well, but honestly I'm not entirely sure anymore because this has been going on for so long. Just some fabrics and stuff on there that I either made or painted, but I'll tell you more about that one later on because it's relevant. But yeah, there's a lot of tags. If you did see the original walkthrough, you'll know that that was actually a mistake, and I just went with it and made something of it instead of just, you know, putting it in the scrap pile. That's more ephemera from my digi-kit in there. You'll see it scattered throughout anyway. Rice paper and some napkins, fabulous. Now this is the folio that kind of broke my YouTube, caused it to just blow up. It was incredible. Quite a simple little folio really, but it got so much love and attention on my YouTube, more views and interaction. I've never had a video go into 4 figures, so you know, that was really nice. Lots of lovely comments and stuff, and yeah, people have been making it and showing me their photos, which I absolutely love. But yeah, it was just, you know, it was all just this little, you know, which I think's wonderful. You know, thanks guys. but it means that I'm now so much closer to my 500 subscriber giveaway, whereas I only just done my 250. So, you know, I genuinely absolutely love and appreciate every single person who subscribed. You know, you're making my day here. But anyway, back to the journal. So this was all from the masterboard tutorial that I was doing. That's all this was the first one, and I did a repeat one because people wanted to see a tutorial. So, but they're the same, just, you know, slightly different arrangement of the scraps and stuff really on the board, but exactly the same pile of scraps. Corrugated cardboard, gotta love it. And that was actually paper that I made, and well, guys, I mean, that's way too thick to be paper for anybody, right? So I thought, well, there's got to be something I can use it for, and there we go, that's what it got used for. More things from my DigiKit are in here, and obviously just little pockets full of things and belly bands full of things. You guys know how that goes now. Lots and lots of charms. This one I particularly wanted to do something where I wasn't using scrapbook paper to decorate it, because this was actually the packaging card that came with something I bought, and I was like, that is too nice to waste, because it's got a beautiful kind of leathery texture to it, and I really didn't want to cover it up. So I thought, well, if I just stamp, then fair enough, you know. So that's just lots of journaling paper, you know. Good whacker pieces in there to distribute throughout for whoever has this one, because excuse me, I'm not sure if I've already mentioned it, but this one I am not keeping. This one will be for sale on my Etsy store, so let me know if you are interested in this one. This was also from the masterboard. But yeah, you know, if you want to grab it before it goes on Etsy, then feel free. Do let me know, that would be fabulous. That is actually a pocket as well, which I'd completely forgotten about. Just again made out of some more of that card that has that kind of leather effect on it. So I just really wanted to use as much of that as I possibly could. Now this one I may have to try to lift the journal so that you can actually see, but there you go. That is actually a file tab folder with another one of the pieces in. Just pop that back in there. So yeah, quite like that one. More folders. Yeah, some of the papers, I've just remembered now, some of the papers came in a book I bought on Amazon that was just called Steampunk Ephemera, and I used a decent amount of that kind of thing throughout this one as well. That one is also a pocket. And that reminds me, actually, I said this to Vanessa from Clemens Crafts the other day. I don't really use acetate for these pockets. I use laminate pockets that I had left over that were, yeah, I have no use for them anymore for actual laminate stuff since my studio closed. So I found a different way of using them. So yeah, laminate pockets, they work an absolute treat. If you saw the partial walkthrough, you will also know that this thing gave me nightmares and headaches and all sorts, because it was a lot bigger than it was actually supposed to be, you know, a lot more to it. I mean, not bigger size wise, but yeah, just generally there was a lot more to it than I had originally planned for. But you know, I absolutely love it, so it's fine. It's got another little notebook in the back there, because you can't have too many notebooks stashed away, can you? If I put that in there though, that would be better. And this one has actually got another pocket in the very back for another kind of, rather than sealing that last piece of paper down, I did it that way instead. So yeah, lots and lots of pockets on that one. And lots of headaches for Becca, because I think that one took me like 2 evenings to make or something. It was insane. Excuse me. And I had to put buttons. These are little metal buttons that I salvaged, and they're so cute. I love them. and getting these ones to stick, because these are also brass buttons. Getting them to stick was a nightmare, but I persevered. I'm stubborn and I won't be beaten easily. More masterboard journaly spots, and the belly band itself was from the board as well. I don't think I've put anything in that one yet. No, that one's empty to be filled at leisure. Oh, you know what? I had a complete moment then and forgot entirely how to close that. I mean, how ridiculous can you get? So there's that one. And I was really, really chuffed with my little self on this one, because it looks like it should be a pocket, but it's not a pocket. And yeah, there's some extra bits and pieces under there. But I love surprises, you know, when you're looking through a journal or somebody does a flip through and you see there's a surprise and you go, oh, I wasn't expecting that. I love that. So I thought, I'm going to do that, and hopefully it'll cause someone else to go, oh, I wasn't expecting that to happen. So yeah, like a child, just ignore me. This one was another one, I think, that, yeah, this one was the other one that kind of came out to be bigger than I'd initially planned. As you can see, it kind of just keeps going and going and going. But I loved this. This was from an old book that I got. They're not one of the old ruined books, and I thought, oh, that's going to be perfect in there, you know. So yeah, I just left it there. It's got a little pocket underneath, just a little bit of a secret going on there. Okay, so let's nope, that way. There we go. Initially it was meant to be that one on the front, but I ended up preferring it with that bit on the front, so that all changed. More journaling cards going on in there. More tuck spots, because we do like a tuck spot, don't we? And then yeah, you probably, most of you, if you're watching this and you subscribe, you're probably aware that it was the video for making the embellishment version of these, like the smaller ones, that initially gave my channel a real boost, you know, which was lovely. Lots of people were really, really into the idea of putting them on cards, you know, using them as pockets and, you know, tuck spots, that kind of thing. So it was really lovely. I was really chuffed about that. So yeah, more little journaling cards and the like. And then we have yeah, proper loaded pocket going on here. Let's pull that down a little bit. Yeah, it's just stuffed with things and stuff, and yeah, more masterboard things, more of the fabric that I made. Yeah, and I can never remember which way round to put these, so that they actually like don't catch on anything or drive me crazy. It's just a knotted paper clip. This one is one of the Weird and Wonderful, because we all do like a good flippy flappy, don't we? You know, and this is a flippy flappy. But yeah, when I said I was going to say more about that fabric, so it's very much like tea bag paper, but it's not. It's way more robust than tea bag paper, so you can actually use it for pockets, and it really will withstand being, you know, sort of knocked about and pulled on, and you know, and it won't tear. It's fantastic. Obviously you have to be careful not to pull it off your pocket, but it will, you know, it is more robust, I found, than just using tea bag paper. And all I did with this, it was I don't know about you guys, but here in the UK we sometimes when we like buy shoes, they come you know, sort of in the box, and they have these protectors around the shoes. And well, it turns out that this stuff paints up really nicely and tears really nicely. So there's a tip for you guys. If you ever get these, keep them, paint them, dye them, and use them in your projects. So yeah, I was really chuffed that it worked when I tried it. So I've used that in quite a few places throughout the journal, just on journaling cards and for pockets like in this one. So yeah, hopefully you guys have seen that kind of thing, you know, or have some, can easily find some. Why can't I do this one up? Good lord. Yeah, you know what, I'm just going to leave it there for now, all fingers and thumbs. But yeah, I do like to share when I come up with something like that. Well, say I came up with it. I don't know if anyone else has ever done it, because I've never seen anybody else talk about it. So maybe loads of people do it and they just don't talk about it. Yeah, this is another one that was way more than it initially was supposed to be, but this is all hardback, so it's like a real hard folio with lots of pockets and tucks, and another little notebook on the go in there, which I actually like to kind of have so it sits like that as well. It's kind of nice. You can have it either way, but I like it like that. Little tuck spot on the go there. More pockets, because who doesn't love a pocket? Oh, and this was from another masterboard that I did a while ago. So yeah, they get around, those masterboards. But you know, you get a lot of people saying, what are they used for? Hopefully this has kind of shown some of the things that you can do. I mean, that's a tag that I made from that last one, the video one. So, you know, yeah, hopefully you can see some of the things that you can do with them. Oh god, that's noisy. And I've just fallen in love with making these journaling cards with the pull tabs on them. I love them. I know. More wax seals from the tutorial. And yeah, and a little huge tag, more tuck spots, another little envelope, and the final journaling card, and more masterboard. So yeah, so I hope you guys enjoyed having a little look through this one with me, and hopefully I haven't bored you to tears. I've had very little sleep, so I feel like a little bit of a zombie today, but you know, I'm still trying. And I've been so excited to get this this filmed for this journal. It's, yeah, I actually do love it. It's a shame that I wouldn't use it myself, because I don't actually use journals, I just make them. I'm very much that kind of person that when I'm done with a project, I'm done with it, you know, and that's it. I'm on to the next thing sometimes before I've even completely finished it. So yeah, I would much rather that they go to somebody who's going to use them and love them. So hopefully that person is out there and it's one of you, because I would absolutely love it if somebody had it who's been sort of, you know, supporting me all this time. And you know, all this time, it's been about 6 months 7 months maybe since I started journaling, or junk journaling I should say, in so much as making them. So yeah, it'd be really cool. But anyway, there you go guys. I hope that you've enjoyed the flick through. I hope that maybe you found some inspiration for something you'd like to do yourself within it, and I will catch you in the comments. Hopefully, if you liked it, please give me a thumbs up. If you don't subscribe already, get in there. Very close to the 500 mark, remember. Big giveaway coming. And take care guys. Bye.